Dear friends, today I had to go to some bank for a work. I'd been there and they pulled out a form and told me to fill the form and give it. As I suffer from cerebral palsy by birth, I have involuntary tremors in my body all the time. So holding a pen or a pencil or a spoon or whatever is very difficult for me, and thereby I cannot write very legibly. I told the gentleman that I cannot write. So he called for somebody for assistance who wrote the form for me, but probably he assumed I am not educated. It was a sad incident for me, but what to do? And I gave him all the information that he wanted, and he filled up the form, and then I went to the manager, and the manager also probably might have felt I am not qualified. I told him I was working for Air India and I am qualified. I wanted to tell him I am qualified. And I told him me and my wife, we both are physically challenged. And in the morning I drop my wife to her office and then I come back here. Today I have come to the bank. The bank is just below my building. So the gentleman thought we take a rickshaw or something and then I go to my wife's office and then I come back. He was wondering why I might be doing all this. I told him, no, I drive my car. Then I told him I have got some degrees to my credit also. And as I work in India, I also have got some appreciation for my work. I just wanted to tell him that I am just like you all. Only thing I cannot write, please help me. It happens. It happens in our case quite frequently. We have to go through this humiliation. But they are not wrong. That is the way they look at us. Not all, but few, or a few more. I remember an incident that happened in 1991 when I was traveling from Vashi to Kurla to reach my office at Santa Cruz. As I was working for Air India, I could afford first class pass. I entered into a bogie one on a day where it was crowded. It was first class, but it was crowded. Somebody commented that देखो हैंडीकैप भी हमारे फर्स्ट क्लास में आने लग गए हैं, इनको अगले स्टेशन में उतार दीजिए. एंड अब जब गवर्नमेंट ने उनके लिए अलग सा कोच बनाया है, उनको यहाँ नहीं आना चाहिए. I looked at the gentleman and smiled and I was trying to say something to him, but then he saw my body language and my shivering, my tremors, and again another gentleman commented that I am probably drunk. Early morning I have consumed alcohol and I have got into the train. They decided to throw me out of the train at the earliest station. And to my fortune, it was Kurla where I wanted to get down. I told them I am getting down, and they also confirmed by their delicate pushes on me that I do get down. After getting down, I tried to pull out my railway pass, but by the time the train moved away, I couldn't do much. And then, even while getting down, because of the crowd, I had to hold 2 or 3 people to get down. And God knows, they might have felt that I am putting my hand in their pocket, and trying to pull out their purse. Whatever can come to their mind, they think about us. Next day, when I was to travel again by the same train, many of the similar faces are there in the train. What I did is, I wore my pass in my neck with a belt, and instead of my wearing the ID card, I wore a railway pass. And then onwards, nobody objected to me in the compartment. They were not in a mood to listen to me on that day. I was trying to say, I have pass, and I'm not drunk. But my physical features, which were different, made them think in a different way. It happens with us very frequently, and with my grown-up age now, I am used to this. But I always try to convey to the younger generation of differently enabled people that they must also get used to it. Don't get humiliated on every opinion of the people. There are good and bad everywhere, but out of 10, at least 2 are very good. So leave aside 8, let them comment what they want to, till the time they understand. Yeah, another thing is, as I told you, after my retirement, I thought I'll give tuitions to students, teach. As I have been teaching for the last 25 years, college students, up to MCom I teach. Advanced accountancy, I teach up to MCom. So I wanted to start something in New Mumbai, in my society to begin with. But children are afraid of me. Children are afraid of my body conditions. They get frightened. They feel I cannot sit properly, I cannot stand properly, I cannot talk properly. How will I teach properly? God knows. Now students are afraid, of course, and the parents are also not comfortable in sending their children to us. I am still finding different ways of convincing them. I have 2 or 3 students now who are very happy with me. But initially it always starts like that in our case. So a message to my differently enabled people in the group is, don't get nervous with these things. Don't feel sad. Don't feel humiliated. It is their ignorance. It is the ignorance of the people which makes them behave like that. If they had to call me a drunkard, then they do not know much about me. It's okay, I need to say it's okay. So dear friends, in your case also, if something happens, like this, don't take it seriously. Just go ahead. As I told you, out of 10, 2 are good. That's good enough. That's good enough for us to hold hand and go ahead. Finally, what you achieve is yours. If you lose hopes, if you lose courage, then who will hold you? And naturally, we need to motivate ourselves first and never give up our efforts of happy living. Thank you, dear friends. Thank you so much.